Today I want to talk about queer fetishization. What is queer fetishization? It's exactly what it sounds like. Now, when I say queer, I'm mostly referring to gay, bisexual, and lesbian people or characters, although trans people can be queer too, but for the sake of this video, mostly I'm just talking about people who fall into the LGBT spectrum of the word queer. So, queer fetishization. It's the dehumanization of queer people. It's problematic and invalidating in that it leaves the people being fetishized without a choice. Their sexuality is being dictated for them by their fans, and it's for no other reason than that they're hot or cute or just gay. And their fans take their agency away so that they can't give themselves their own label or identity or have a say in who they are. A conventional example of this is when guys want to watch lesbians kissing or having sex or fighting, because lesbianism is hot. It's not really about their identity, it's just about how sexy they are. Whoa, sudden lighting change, I don't know where that came from. Why is everything suddenly blue? Anyway, the fact is that this doesn't just happen with guys and lesbians, it happens with all people, particularly in fandom. And we're back to not blue. Queer people are people too. We don't just check off our gay agendas for things to do today to make a fangirl's life hell. Wake up? Check. Style my hair to look like a lesbian Justin Bieber? Check. Stare longingly at my platonic best friend? Check, but I'll probably do some more of that again later just to frustrate the fangirls. Ha! What's next on my agenda? Oh, a Tegan and Sarah concert! I mean, I'm sure there are people who do all of those things and are gay, but I'm also sure that there are people who do all of those things and are not gay. And I'm also sure that there are gay people who don't do any of those things. Queer fetishization is perpetuated by TV producers and writers with something called queer baiting. Queer baiting is something that writers use to lure in LGBT people, allies, and misguided fangirls to watch their show. What they do is they find two good actors of the same gender with amazing chemistry and they throw them together as platonic best friends. They throw them together in mostly platonic situations, but they do throw in a few ambiguous lines alluding to the fact that the characters might be gay. They also usually make the actors touch each other gratuitously or throw in some totally gay staring just to confuse the fangirls a little bit more. And to top it all off, they make sure to deny the fact that there's any queer representation on TV at all by having the characters insist vehemently upon the fact that they're not gay. Usually it's not a very subtle insistence either. Examples of this might be John from Sherlock saying, "I'm not gay." Thanks, Moffat. These denials of gayness are thrown in repeatedly throughout the series. It sucks, and I wish that producers would just let there be queer representation on TV, but canonically the characters are not gay, so I think we need to stop insisting that the subtext was written in as a positive movement in the LGBT community because it wasn't. It's erasure. It's not showing LGBT identities in a positive light, it's actually not showing them in any light. It's denying their existence and saying, oh, how silly it was of you to think that these characters might be gay when they're so not gay. Oh my god. The producers are doing this on purpose. They want you to watch for the shipping. But they don't want there to be actual gay characters because they also have some conservative viewers who are watching the shows who might not want to see gay characters and they want to do anything to keep their ratings up. Oh ho ho, it's silly that you think there might be actual gay characters on your television show, you silly, silly queer people and fangirls. This is mainstream television. We only have guns and violence and heterosexual sex on this show, but you can have all the subtext you want. The problem with this is that the fans pick up the denial of gayness and use it as proof that the characters are actually gay. To show you how ridiculous this is, I'm gonna perform a little skit for you. Dude, oh my god, you are so black. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. You eat fried chicken and listen to rap music. Of course you're black. Dude, look at me. I'm not black. Ugh, look at you, denying it. That's just, oh my, you're so black. Oh my god, that's so cute. Do you see how offensive that is? How ridiculous it is? And it doesn't make any sense. And obviously, it's not a perfect metaphor or comparison, since the struggles of the perception of people of color is much different from the struggles of the perception of LGBT people. But for the sake of the point that I was making, I think I've made it. And does that mean it's not okay to ship gay ships? No! Of course not! Ship whatever you want! The difference between queer fetishization and actually just shipping a gay couple is like the difference between shipping Drarry and insisting that Drarry is canon because J.K. Rowling purposefully wrote the angry sexual tension in. It's like the difference between shipping a couple because you're genuinely interested in the characters and think that they fit each other well, and shipping them because they're gay. Again, refusing to accept the fact that they are not gay. Or just only caring about the gay part of their relationship. Like, oh, I only ship gay. As if heterosexual couples can't be just as adorable or sexy or cute or wonderful as gay relationships can be. Because the bottom line of what queer fetishization is that it makes gay couples different from heterosexual couples. By putting your favorite gay ship up on some kind of pedestal that's untouchable because it's the only valid ship, you are delegitimizing queer identities and actual queer couples. You're making homosexuality out to be something that is different from heterosexuality, which is actually marginalizing us a whole lot more than you would be if you were just, treating us like everybody else. Like, it's actually really creepy and gross and problematic. You're invalidating a whole bunch of sexualities just because you want to see your two favorite white dudes bonking. But relationships are relationships. Gay relationships are no different from heterosexual relationships, other than the fact that gay people actually have to go through a whole lot more, shit to get to happiness. All relationships have ups and downs. You have to acknowledge that. Don't treat a gay relationship any differently than how you would treat a straight relationship. Your ship is not the only valid ship in the fandom. It's not homophobic to not ship your OTP just because your OTP is gay. You can have your OTPs and that's super great and I'm really happy for you, but don't dictate or invalidate the sexuality of your characters just for the purpose of shipping it. That's all I got for you on queer fetishization. This was my first vlog ever, so let me know if I suck at it or if I'm awesome at it, and if you have any questions, leave them in the doobly-doo. Talk to you later.